Hey, it's your girl Sue Ann Marie. Welcome to the SMH show. So, for the last few months, I've been driving for Uber Eats, and it's cool. It makes a little bit of money here and there. So I just decided to document my journey for today, and give you guys a little inside scoop on the things that I do and areas that I like to hit up and such. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, but more specifically right now I'm in an area called Johns Creek. It's more of an affluent area, and so I just picked up an order, and I purchased a bag so to keep the food warm and insulated, and so now I'm getting ready to head on over to deliver the food. So come along.
S to the M to the H to the SMH show. S to the M to the H to the, it's your girl holla. S to the M to the H to the Sue Ann Marie Hunt. S to the M to the H to the show.
Okay, so one of the things that I like to do is put the GPS, use Waze, right? Waze, the GPS app, as opposed to Google Maps, which I've used in the past, and it just freezes up all the time. And using Uber's navigation system is even worse. No shade, but so what I have to do sometimes is now manually put the address into the Waze app. It's supposed to pick it up because I set it to that as a default, but for some reason it's just not working. So that's why I'm still sitting in the parking lot, but I'm getting ready to pull out now, and it's about 7 or so miles or minutes away. It's about lunchtime. It's about 12:45 right now, so traffic isn't so bad. But that's another thing. I do not like to do all of this delivering and all this during rush hour traffic, because it's the worst. And so I'd rather, and also weather has a part to play in everything that I do as well. Now, some people might tip a little bit more because you did risk your life to come and get them your food, but sometimes it's just not worth it, So always be safe. Safety first. Seatbelts, all that good stuff. All right. So the journey continues. Okay, so I just pulled up to the location. I verified the address, and I'm about to get out there and go to, bring their food up to them. All right. Oh my gosh, this house had a bunch of barking dogs. I am so glad that he met me halfway, because I do not do dogs, okay? But anyway, it was cool. I just gave him his food, and I'm just about to swipe and see where I'm headed off to next. Alright. Life of an Uber Eats driver. So as another tip, what I do is whenever I'm in an area that I don't know where I'm at after I've done my drop, I'll just put on my GPS home. At least that way it'll get me out of that area and into somewhere I need to be, or at least where I'm familiar with. So I'm still somewhat familiar with this area, so I don't need to do that, but it helps if you're in an unknown area once you've delivered your food. Another thing that I like about doing Uber Eats is, for me, it feels like I'm on an episode of The Amazing Race.
Hi. The world is waiting for you. Good luck. Travel safe.
It's like you never know where you're going to end up, I mean, it does kind of tell you when there's a notification how far it is away from wherever you are and everything like that, but it doesn't tell you all the details. So once you accept it, that's when you see where you're going, but you don't see your end result all the time. I know some other food delivery apps do tell you all the information or more information up front, but with Uber Eats it doesn't. Another thing with Uber Eats that I don't care that they do or don't do is that they only compensate you, they only pay you from the distance of the restaurant to the person that you're delivering it to. And don't let it be no pool. And a pool for Uber Eats is basically they'll tag on another order at the same restaurant that you're going to. And so how they compensate you for that is from the distance of that one delivery to the other person's house, as opposed to also calculating it from the restaurant to that second person's house. Then I don't think that that's fair. You know, because you are spending gas money and all this kind of stuff, so at least you should be compensated. So right now what I'm about to do is I'm just gonna chill and kill time at this little strip mall area here in Norcross. It's called the Forum, and I'm just gonna kind of wait for my next ping. And that's what you want to do. You don't really always have to drive around, because you're wasting gas and you just still no guarantees that you're going to get a hit. So it's just best to kind of find an area that has a lot of restaurants or, you know, or whatever, things like that. And sometimes it'll be in that vicinity and you're already saving gas money in going to the restaurant. And also, and then from there you can, you know, continue. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kill some time. It shouldn't be much longer once I get a hit, you know, once I get settled here. Sometimes though, I be wanting to break, and then that's when the thing come through. I'm like, dang, but you know what? You know, I signed up to do this. So I don't know how long I'm gonna be doing it today. I just decided to document it. I know a lot of people do that, but I've been doing this since, well, I was doing DoorDash actually last year, 2017, and my car was an older car, and now I have a newer car, but it's still not all the way new. You know, it's a 2002. But yeah, so it's cool. Make a little extra cash here and there, and I'll take you on for the journey. And by the way, I only made $4.90 on that last order. I made it to my destination. That's another thing. I like when you have the food ready to go and I don't have to wait. Amen. So that went well, very easy in and out. Got the delivery, and now I'm about to head to the person's home or business. We'll see. Okay, I just dropped off to a brother who's a security guard. Successful pickup here at the Q barbecue spot. I was in and out. That's what I like about Uber Eats. You know, for the most part, they always have the orders ready to go. I hate having to wait. And you have that option in the app. If you don't want to wait, you can cancel it, and it'll ask you why, and you can report them. You know, because they were taking too long. McDonald's is good for taking forever. No shade, but anyway, on my way. Okay, the barbecue delivery went well, and I just saw how much I made. It was decent, and my total is growing slowly but surely. I'm gonna keep going, but it's after 3, and soon the traffic in here in Atlanta is gonna be off the chain, so I'm gonna have to plan my next move because I do not like to be in traffic. But that's just me. All right.
S to the M to the H to the, it's your girl holla. S to the M to the H to the Swear Marie Hurts. S to the M to the H to the show.